Hello, love. Welcome to Yoga Life with Amber. You guessed it, I'm Amber. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are going to work on the topic of support. Who doesn't need support? Yes, please, I need support. And I was realizing today that sometimes we have support from our family, our friends, the earth, and then sometimes we have to generate our own support. So today in our class, we're going to be supported by, as you can see, a plethora of things. If you have a block, grab it. If you don't, that's okay. Multiple pillows, a big pillow or a bolster, and a blanket. So we're going to work on that, and then we're also going to work our booties, because our booties support our backs, and we all need some back support, right? So we're going to start in Shavasana, corpse pose, lying on your back. I have a pillow for that. If you have a pillow, drag it out, and let's get started. So roll on down. Just begin to get really comfortable. Just welcome yourself to wherever you're choosing to do this practice today. I like to take my legs and my arms really wide, move around and find what's really comfortable for you. Relax all the muscles in your face, your jaw, your eyes. And bring your attention to the support of the ground beneath you. Have you ever doubted the support of the ground beneath you? It's just so strong and sturdy. So as you lie here, allow your full weight to be supported by the ground beneath you. From this support, begin to deepen your inhales and your exhales. As you inhale, your belly will rise towards the sky. And as you exhale, your belly button will fall in toward your spine. This is a beautiful place to start, a solid foundation. If you're ever feeling unsupported, maybe just taking a moment to lie on the floor like we are right now. And soak it in for one more deep breath. And whenever you're ready, bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Let's just begin by taking the knees from side to side. For this short class, we are not even going to come up to standing, so just allow yourself to sink into this gentle practice. And fully support yourself with every breath that you take. Come back up through center. Let's take that right ankle over the left thigh, and you can pause and stay right here if you already feel a stretch. Or if you'd like, you could pull the left knee in towards your chest. Thread the needle, taking the right hand in between the legs, the left hand on the outside, and interlace the hands behind your left hamstring. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I'm a swayer. I love a good sway from side to side. If you like stillness, choose that. Whatever you do, breathe. And just notice with every posture how you're supporting yourself. Good, and whenever you're ready, release this configuration and switch sides. Before release, bring both feet to the ground. We're going to begin by inhaling and taking the hips up towards the sky. So take your palms down, shoulders walk down your back towards your hips, Inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky, super gently. And maybe don't find your full expression first. It's kind of like a half expression here. So really strong in the legs, the glutes, the hamstrings. You might even pick up all 10 toes and the balls of your feet just so you can engage all the muscles in the back chain. From that strength, bring your attention to your breath, which should be really soft. Good. Exhale, bring your hips back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Finding your full expression, maybe. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, bring everything down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, bring your hips down. Locate your block or a pillow if you have one. So the block has 3 levels: low level, mid level, high level. Whichever level that you'd like. I'm going to take the mid. Come back into that bridge pose, and this time it's going to be, you guessed it, supported bridge pose, my favorite pose. You want to place the block underneath your sacrum. So right where your glutes and your back meet, you do not want it on your spine. So make sure you find the perfect spot. Just pause here and breathe. If this for some reason doesn't feel good, please do a traditional bridge pose and hold and breathe. So the block could be a metaphor for your friends or your family, the people in your life that support you. And maybe take a moment of gratitude for all of those people. Might even be an animal. I have dogs and they support me all the time with unconditional love. Whenever you're ready, straighten out the left leg. Pull the right knee in. Interlace the hands on top of the knee. And this left foot might touch the ground, it might not. Wherever you are, allow this to be a nice stretch in the left hip. Soft shoulders, deep breath. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, bend that left knee and switch sides. If you're someone who has a lot of trouble letting other people support you, maybe after this class you can call up that friend or family member that's been wanting to help and say, okay, you can help. Take the load off. And then when you let other people support you, you can better support others in the future. That cozy support system, super important. Whenever you're ready, bend the right knee, pull the right knee in as well. And then if you would like, take both legs towards the sky for a supported legs up the wall or shoulder stand. You can also do this flat on your back. It's just going to require a lot more work in your body. So this is pretty easy for me. It feels really balanced. Or you can come to a wall and take your legs up the wall. Maybe bring your hands to your belly and bring your focus back to your breath. This life force that keeps us alive, our breath supports us even when we pay it zero attention all day long. So you might begin to feel your feet getting cold. Maybe roll those ankles around. So what's happening here is the blood from our feet comes down our legs all the way into our vital organs, our brain. It's like a bloodbath in a good way. So let's stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Enjoying this support of our blood. Whenever you're ready, bend your knees. Slowly take your feet back down to the ground. Inhale, lift the hips up. Remove your block or your pillow. Come down to the ground. So we're going to do a little bit of booty work for a second. But we're going to stay on our backs. So we don't want to work too hard because we're kind of in this gushy vibe. But I do want you to feel the support that we have to create sometimes in ourselves. And that's going to be through our buns today. So I want you to come back up into that bridge. Lift your hips. On your inhale, you're going to drop your knees towards each other and your tailbone towards the ground. On your exhale, you're going to press the hips back up and take the knees wide, like you're pulling a rubber band tight. So it's inhale, lower. Bring the knees towards each other. Drop the hips, but don't let them touch the ground. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. So just keep this going. This is one of my favorite moves, to be honest, because it kind of gets the whole butt. Which is what we want. It really gets the outer bands. Good. The gluteus medius is sometimes hard to work. Inhale. So I'm going to do this until you really feel your butt start to burn, knowing that you have the strength to create support. Good. So really squeezing at the top. Good. Let's do 10 more together. 10, 9, 8, 6. You're doing great. 5. Do you feel your butt yet? 4, 3, 2. Last one. Awesome. Slowly bring your hips back down to the ground. So I don't know about you, but I feel that and I freaking love it. Take that right ankle over the left thigh again. This time take your arms out into cactus arms and then exhale, let the knees fall over to the left. Your right foot is going to be placed on the ground. This is a really nice twist. It really gets into that spot where you're just working in our glutes. Maybe look over your right shoulder. And if you're really tight here, allow your breath to support you in this pose. One more breath here. Engage your belly muscles. Pull your legs back up through center and mindfully switch sides. The left ankle crosses over and then let all this fall over towards the right. Placing the left foot down, look over your right shoulder. Have you ever thought you would be supported by someone and they didn't come through and you felt let down? It's definitely happened to me. So take these next couple breaths just to let that go and know that it's not about you. It's all about what's going on with them. On your next inhale, bring your legs back up through center. So place your feet on the ground. Take your legs long. Reach your arms over your head for a big long stretch. Good. And locate your big pillow and your blanket. So I'm going to move my body just a little bit to get comfortable. So begin to set up in a way that feels really good for you. I'm going to bring my bolster, which is a glorified big pillow, to be honest, and put it right here. And then I'm going to take my butt up to it. So if you have a big pillow, just take your butt up to the end of it. And grab my blankie. I don't know about you guys, but I like soft, cozy blankets. So bring that pillow up to your back and then slowly lay back on it. Now, some of you, this will be too much. Oh, there's my pillow. Some of you will want another pillow. I like another pillow. So I'm going to go super cozy. So allow yourself to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle until you find the support that you need. Never apologize for asking for what you need and for giving yourself exactly what you need. So as you cozy up in this space, allow your breath to be really soft. And let's take 10 sweet breaths together. Maybe take a couple more breaths and bring your attention to that pause after your exhale. And just feel your heartbeat. Our hearts support us day in and day out, also without much of a notice from us sometimes. Whenever you're ready, slowly begin to invite a deeper breath, maybe some movement in your hands and feet. And then I really want you to take your time coming out of this pose because it's so cozy. So use your arms and your elbows to kind of roll yourself up. I have a friend, Carrie, who showed me this hug today. And she said you take a blanket or a jacket, so we should have that, and then wrap it behind your shoulders. Pull it in towards yourself. Just give yourself a hug. And just rest in knowing that the support that you need, yes, it can be outside of ourselves and friends and family, but it really is right here within us. Thank you so much for being here today. You are supported. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. Namaste for today.